this vlog is going to be all over the place because I'm going to be testing different lighting. There's parts of the house that I can't even show you because it's like a construction zone. I told you guys we are doing having some work done in the house, but I wanted to share with you a couple different things. Summer is around the corner. I think my son calculated that there's 30 school going days left before summer starts. And this is around the time that I actually start planning our summer schooling schedule. So for those of you guys that are OGs and have been following me forever on this channel, you know that I used to homeschool my kids the next year's curriculum during the summer. And I actually got this idea from a family member who was quite frustrated, and this family member lives in like the San Jose, San Francisco area in California, and she was sharing with me that her kids go to school with all of these Asian kids, and the teachers, parents, and students are super frustrated because what the Asian kids do during the summer is they like literally memorize the entire curriculum for the year that they're about to start. And she was saying that it's even hard for teachers to teach them because it's like the students know more than the teachers. And for some reason, this really, really resonated with me at the time, because you guys remember my oldest son had all these diagnoses he was diagnosed with a learning disability, speech impairment. They thought he was autistic, and he was having so many issues at school because of that, because he was being bullied. He felt like he didn't belong, and I had made it my mission to make sure that I got rid of all of those things with him. And so we used to spend every summer downloading the entire curriculum for the next year. I did the same thing with my middle son, and I did take a break for 2 years. The reason that we took a break for 2 years is because they were so far ahead of their peers that they felt bored in their classroom, and so that's when we kind of slowed it down. But long story short, my older son, not only was he placed out of speech therapy, and all of his things that he was diagnosed with, not only were they reversed in second grade, he is now 2 grade levels ahead of his peers. Not just like I'm just saying that, like, he's literally in 2 grades ahead, and he's already starting college, and he's only 16. So this works. Like, I taught him the law of attraction and identity and self-image, and how that plays a lot of role. Like, you need to be able to see yourself doing it. Let me link some of those videos in the description box, because I've shared that entire journey. So this year we decided to resume that, and every year during the summer we also do a book club with the kids. And what we do is I will assign a few books to them, and when I was in the state where I was teaching them public speaking, then they would do a book report. They would speak. We would all sit quietly, and they would speak and present it to us. And that's how I trained my kids to be experts at public speaking. And so they are usually the first ones that raise their hand to go for book reports and projects and stuff. So I work with them during the summer. This year, what we're doing, Alina is going to be doing the book reports. She's going to be going into second grade, so she's in first grade. But the boys are reading adult books at this point, like grown-up personal development books. I'll show you the books in a second. And we're all going to read the book together. I'm going to reread it because I've already read the books that I've chosen for them. And then we're going to sit and have a full discussion on the book and how we're going to embody the things in the book, and how different people in different phases of life can embody those things. So that is what's going on for this summer. Also, let me know if this kind of stuff interests you guys, because some people like to know. I used to do a lot more of these kind of videos back in the day when I was like really in it, and all 3 of my kids, without even trying, they're all straight A students, and they are really interested in their studies. There's no pressure from my family. Like, it's so interesting because all I had to teach them was that education is for them, that I'm not benefiting from their education, that there's something in it for them, the values that, as children of immigrants, I'm a first generation American, first generation to be born and raised in the United States, and my husband is an immigrant. that we know in our culture, you know, we understand the value of education because it's something that we've had to fight for, and it's still like newly in our consciousness, I think. I don't know what the reason is, but education is very important in our culture. And so I taught them that from, you know, since they were little. And so I don't have to oversee, even they're doing virtual homeschooling this year because of pandemic. I barely have to even like ask, like everything gets done. The teachers adore them. They know to do their homework, they know to do the assignments, the projects get done. Of course they ask, you know, Irfan and I for help if they need it, but they're just very self-sufficient and they just take ownership of their education. So that's something that I really truly value. So the first book that the boys and I are reading together this summer is The Compound Effect. I've read this book, I've recommended it to you guys. I absolutely love this book. You guys know that, and I'm so excited to be sharing this experience with the boys. And then the second book we'll be reading together this summer is Atomic Habits, also another amazing book. I decided to choose books that were like more themed together this year because this is something that I know that the boys are really, really interested in. Alina will be reading this book and doing a book report on this book. It's by the late Dr. Wayne Dwyer. It's called Unstoppable Me. We have all of his books, I think, all but one that's still going to release. I pre-ordered it, but she doesn't have that one yet. I think it's going to release in May, but there's a lot in here. I mean, don't be, you know, it's a thin book, but there's a lot in here. And what I love about these books is at the end, there's questions that the parent and child can do together. And so she's going to be doing her presentation on this book, and a couple more I'm going to choose, but probably from the same series. So that's what's going on for the homeschooling stuff over the summer. Let me know if you guys are interested in content like this or not. Vlogs, like I said, typically don't do that well, but I want to do them because a lot of my older subscribers that have been with me forever miss them. So let me show you guys my outfit and share a couple various things with you. And this is going to be that vlog that is just random, but let me know in the comments. I'm really looking for your feedback on what kind of things you guys would like to see, and if you enjoy these kind of vlogs. Okay, so here I'm going to try to show you my outfit. Now, this is, like I said, it's like a test vlog where I'm just testing different lighting with you guys. So let me know how this feels for outfits. I can stand on my platform right here. What you think of this versus, let me show you my outfit in the mirror. Okay, so this is option number 2 for showing you my outfit, and this is a test. Okay, we're just gonna see what works as far as lighting and everything, and then you're going to give me your feedback. Okay, this is option number 2. I think I like the lighting of this one better, but let me know. All right, so this is kind of a glimpse of my office. This is my office space. This is where I do my Zoom calls and live streams and everything. And Irfan's going to take care of those wires for me. So I just have that down there to hide the like all of that stuff. That's not gonna stay there. And so this is the mirror for hopefully my outfits, where I can do my outfits. That's the fan in there. And this I have to clear out, so don't mind the mess, because we're gonna put a TV up here for me to be able to watch TV too in my office. So I'm gonna have to clear all this, I think, because it's gonna look really, really messy when you're trying to watch TV. But anyways, I haven't gotten to this yet. And these are the books that I just showed you guys for the kids, and my vision board. And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you something that's kind of random, but it's really, really relevant in my life, and I'd really like to share this. I was actually going to share this in the Divine Union Call in Your Provider course, because we're talking about rotational dating and how you can apply the same concept in other areas of your life. And I've done this, and it's really been kind of an interesting and life-changing experience for me. So let me share this with you. So you guys know I did rotational dating about 13 years ago when I was looking to get remarried as a single mom, and it worked out really, really great for me. So Generally, I'm the kind of person that when I find a foundation, I will wear it for 20 years. I literally wear the same foundation for 20 years, right? When I find a nail place or a hair place, like I'm the kind of person that I want to just go to one place. I want to know everyone by their first names. I want to know their kids. Like, I don't know why. I'm just like that. That's just been my thing. And so what would consistently happen with me is I would go to, let's say, a nail place or a hair place, or even an essay at a boutique that I shop in. I would really get to know them, and we would become kind of like friends, right? Like I would know them by first name. I would know their kids and their names of their kids, and it would be turned into a personal relationship. And then what started happening is, this was like so consistently happening with everyone, is that I would make an appointment and I would get there, and if someone else was being more difficult, like another client, they would say, Mina, is it okay if I just, take care of this person? And at first I'm like, yeah, I like to be an easy, flexible person. And I would be like, sure, yeah, no problem. But it started happening all the time. I remember a few years ago, this nail salon had done this to me. I think this was like the 4th or 5th time. And I had done everything right that day. I had planned out my schedule, I had cooked, done the stuff, and I had planned my nail appointment. And right from there, I was gonna go pick up the kids from school. But what happened was she pushed back my appointment without telling me, because another client was being more difficult or something else was going on. And then by the time it was time for me to get my nails done, I was really rushed and panicked that I would not be able to go get my kids in time. And it turned out not to be a relaxing experience at all. In fact, I was quite worried and I had to really rush to my kids' school. And that was really just like a big wake-up call for me, and I decided that things were going to be different. And so at that time, all I did was switch nail salons. She even called me a couple of times, and I was just like, no, I've been busy, I just let it go. Then what happened with an SA, I had a sales agent at a very high-end boutique, and similar thing, I posted pictures of her and me on social media, and she started getting a lot of clients from me. People recognized her from my post. But anytime I would go to buy something, she would be very pushy and use like just sales techniques that I don't do well with, that pushiness, that scarcity. And to give you an example, I've had maybe 4 returns in the last 10 years. I'm very intentional with my purchases. I consider myself a minimalist. I'm very careful and like what vibration I'm in when I'm purchasing something. And out of the 4 returns that I've had in the last 10 years, 3 of them were with her, because she would panic me and create this like really weird environment. So I was having this conversation with my husband, and he's like, you do this thing where you will go to a business to get your hair done or get your nails done or buy something, but you start taking ownership of that person by saying that's your nail salon or your hair place or that's your SA. And he's like, you have to start thinking about it as if you are a paying customer, an easy paying customer that's just shopping. And you can shop here and you can shop there and you can shop with this person or you can shop with that person. You can go to this salon. And there was just this ding, ding, ding aha moment that happened to me. And I said, rotational dating. I need to stop putting all of my eggs in one basket when it comes to other areas of my life too. And I have a million examples I can give to you where I have become friends with SAs or business owners, and instead of my services going up, my services actually gone down, because they understand that I'm a kind, easy person, and so they want to give better service to the difficult people first. And I don't know if this was something in my own vibration that was coming in, but anyways, so I completely changed my mindset. Now I don't worry about working with a particular SA. I have the mindset of, I'm here to buy something, this is what I want to buy, and whoever will give me the best service, rotational dating, right? Like, who may the best person win kind of technique that I teach you guys. I have applied this to a lot of different areas of my life, and I'm having so much more fun now buying experiences, services. It all gets to work out. I mean, I was waiting on, business owners sometimes for ages because they couldn't get me in. It's like, I need my hair done. I can just go to someone else, right? Like, I'm sharing this with you so that you understand that the concept of rotational dating can really be life-changing, even as applied in other areas. I applied it to friendships as well, because not all of our friendships will be fulfilling in all areas. Like, some friends are meant to just be lunch buddies. You go out with them and you have a great lunch, and that's what that friendship is meant to provide. Other friendships may be, the people that you hang out with as a family. Like, those are the people that are allowed closer in they have access more to your entire family. Then there might be other friends that are maybe just shopping buddies, right? Or friends that you do personal development stuff with. So let this rotational dating concept really apply in other areas. I think it can be applied to activities, to shopping, like I said, to a lot of different areas. We're currently applying it to you guys know I'm having my bathroom redone. I've shared this with you. The floor is redone in my home, and we did the same thing there. We interviewed and got codes from like 20 different people, and whoever is the best match, that's the person. Like, instead of waiting on one person like we used to do before, we had one contractor that we used to do everything with, and he started treating us really, really bad. He would say he's going to show up on Saturday at 1. We would be waiting and he wouldn't show up, and he wouldn't answer our phone calls. And then he would just apologize and say he had another job that didn't go well, and the whole thing would repeat again. And then we're like, screw this. Like, we're ready to pay. Like, we're ready to get great service. We're ready to have someone that's professional, that's going to come in and, be the kind of person that says and does what they're going to say they're going to do. So I just wanted to kind of share this with you guys. If maybe you're struggling with other areas of your life and you are kind of like me, I don't know what it is about me, but maybe because we moved so much in my childhood that I always wanted one library, one nail salon, one, this and that. And I wanted to be loyal to those people. The funny thing is that when I stopped trying to be loyal, when I stopped trying to just give all my business to one person, it's working out that way anyways, but a lot more organically, because now the places that I'm going, I don't know if it's my energy shift, they're giving me much better service, right? And I don't know, they're just treating me differently. So I thought I would share this with you guys. Like I said, this was going to be a really random vlog, that it is. So share with me in the comments what kind of vlogs you want to see, which lighting was the best, all of the things that I asked you guys. So I'm gonna go quickly make some rice for the kids. We've got I had frozen some chicken curry. When we do cook, we cook in bulk and freeze stuff. Yes, I still do that. I used to share that with you guys. So I took out some chicken curry last night, and I'm just gonna go make some rice for them, and that's gonna be lunch for today. So I'm posting this now. Let me know, what kind of vlogs do you guys enjoy? Vlogs? Do you just want more of that informational content? Oh, one more thing. Oh my God, I almost forgot. The Intoxicate Play Shop, it's happening live on April 24th. If you're watching this after April 24th, you can still purchase it as part of the Hypnotic Sex course or by itself, but it's gonna be recorded. I want you to join me live. It's going to be amazing. We're talking polarity, we're talking feminine energy work, we're talking sexual energy work. It's going to be amazingly potent, really high vibration women there. So I'll see you guys. All the links to everything is posted in the description box as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.